G'day everybody, it's Johnny Seville from Acorn Wealth and this is your executive summary. Okay, so rock and roll. Let's have a look at the S&P. I'll just get off this Yummy Brands site and here we go, here's the S&P. So nothing new really, we're still kind of going sideways just as we expected, and we are just kind of moving into this tip of the flag formation. We could get to a possible another rally up tomorrow, but whatever the case, I'm expecting that we're going to have a break one way or another, like within the next few days. I mean, we've got the Fed meeting next week, so I mean, it is possible that they could just keep pushing it along through this tip right into the side, but I'd be surprised. The market has already factored in the fact that well, most of the news coming into the market at the moment. So basically, we're just looking for bad news or worse news is what we're hoping for, and the fact that the Feds won't raise the hikes, won't hike the rates, and that we're just going to move sideways. Now, if they do raise interest rates, that could also be an even more negative thing. So if they don't raise them, it's suggests that it's already factored in. If they do raise them, that could be bad for the market and it could collapse further. So it's kind of a win-win on the short side going into the Fed meeting, and perhaps that's why we're seeing such a bearish formation. Now, we're still closing below open range, so that's still good, and again, we'll just have to see what the next couple of days bring. Any kind of major break of this trend line would have to reconsider that standpoint, but so far, so good. Okay, so there's the S&P. Now, in terms of having a look at some of the stocks, this one from last Wednesday's executive summary, VVUS is just rocking and rolling. It was up 12.5% yesterday, another 14% today. We let everyone know that we do hold $1 calls in this position. Some people have been trading the stock, but this thing's just kind of going on a roll. So this is awesome to see. Very, very happy with this, obviously. And also another kind of notable action today was Las Vegas Sands had a big drop. Was down $2 today, and we own puts in this, obviously, and that's just looking good. So we should hopefully see that get back down to at least $40 and possibly lower. In terms of the pharmaceuticals, we chatted about a few. AVH, I bought calls in yesterday, and that's something that we had obviously mentioned the other day. We talked about one of the other newer ones. We talked about ATNM. We were looking for to see how this kind of performs after it kind of broke out. But let's have a look here. So, you know, that hit the low of, we're looking for 233 was what we were looking for here. It did hit that low. CYTR, we were looking for that to hit 251. The low today was 251, so that's going awesome. Looking for, again, the target there is to rally basically at least, I mean, the short-term target would be this at 283. I mean, from 251 to 280, you're picking up at least 10% profit. So you could take some short-term profit there, but this has the potential to go further. So trade that as you would. We also, of course, talked about the $3 calls, March calls that were 40 cents. And Cala is on a roll. We were looking for an entry at 617. Today the low was 617, so all of those doing awesome in terms of hitting those perfect entry points and going no lower. So somehow we picked it right, but that's already up 5% now from the intraday low and looking good. So I don't want to put too many more kind of pharmaceuticals on there, but those are really the ones that I'm favoring. And just to throw a couple into the mix, OPK had massive insider buying today, as reported by Insider Cow. So I'd be looking for this to start to have these moving averages cross over, and that could have a good run of from 11.30 or so right up to about 13.47. So about $2, 20%, 25% possibility, and more if it starts to gain momentum. So that's one is on my watch list, and of course you can see the divergence in the money flow. And we've also got the other one I'm checking out is Arena Pharmaceuticals. Very much the same thing. You're just waiting for this base to, they almost look identical, just waiting for that base to confirm and waiting for those moving averages to cross, because that is the support we want to buy. It's the moving average support we're interested in. Alright, so in terms of the shorts, ACAT. Meow. This I'm gonna get hell in the office tomorrow for that one. This one broke through its support line, and we look for the volume to increase. It was an up day in the market. We've come through this level of volume, and this one, if we look back, you can see has this very interesting head and shoulders. This could just be breaking now, so this could be an interesting trade that could go well below where it's even able to, below zero. I'm not sure if stocks trade at negative levels, but this one could be in store for a big knock. So anything below 25 looks like a short to me, and I'd be looking to stop at 26.15, and I'd just let that one run. And of course, WHR, we talked about that, puts on that one. That one's performing awesome so far, and let's hope the jacuzzi sinks. My bad word jokes tonight, hey? Alright, well, if I didn't make you laugh, I hope you're making money, and we'll see you all in the next executive summary. Have a great night, and happy trading.